Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind, here in Europe Universalis for playing as Ethiopia. I decided I would take a break from conquering Italy and stuff as the Pope in my other Let's Play, and I figured I'd give it a shot and play as Coptic Ethiopia, mainly because I like them. I've played them once or twice and they're kind of fun. So, let me see, what do we need to pick? So as the Coptics, we get specific blessings, but let's check out the ideas. We have reduced land attrition, oh, nice, monthly autonomy change, prestige, chance of new heir, fort defense, diplomatic reputation, missionaries, core creation cost, infantry combat ability, and yearly legitimacy. So, I don't think we have to worry terribly about stability. We're probably going to snag religious ideas just for the conversion rate. Yeah, so I'm going to try, and this is of course very subjective, I would like to try and get up here to this like blessed nation thing, but to do that obviously I'm going to have to kill the Ottomans, which is not going to be easy. So let's do initial moves. We start out with one of the best rulers in the world, Tsar Jakob. We have a horrible heir though who we're going to disinherit pretty rapidly. So first things first, let's take out this rebel army that's terrorizing my country. Can I support 2 leaders? I can support 2 leaders. Okay. Sorry. Opening moves. Is there anyone here we have diplomatic relations with? Okay, we have 2 vassals to the south. What do we look like in terms of religion? We have a Sunni vassal. There's a fetishist down there. So all in all, we're kind of tiny. So let's see what we can do about that. I would ideally like to vassalize a good portion of this region, but we'll see how this works out. Let's ally ourselves to Alodia, because they're Coptic as well, and they're unlikely to get into too much trouble. Besides, initially we're going to want to conquer this area first, and then worry about taking on the Mamelukes. So let's get them on our side. Let's snag Medebari. Where is our core we're not contesting? Down there. Okay, so Adal here. Let me just smash this army. Actually, let's pick our blessings first. Let's do missionary strength. Let's do... How many blessings do we get here? Control unconverted. Oh, we can't pick this one. Okay. Well, we've got one. Mercuria owns that. Korokunlu own that. So, starting off, the missionary should help a little bit. Yeah, we can actually convert things now. What is this demand? Independence for Semen. Okay. Let's snag another missionary strict advisor. That way we can actually convert our lands. Okay, Copts are coming out of hiding in the lower Nubian area. Okay. Hopefully we manage to retake this before the rebels enforce their demands. Yes. Okay. Still got a little bit of a ways to go here. Let's set up trade stuff. Collect from trade. I think we're also collecting from trade over there. Are we? Yeah, we are. We're not making any money from it, though. Sadly, Ethiopia is a starting trade node, which really sucks. So at some point, I'm going to want to switch over to getting influence over there. Let's get rid of our heir, who's terrible. Okay, Semin here is under control. It's Jewish, though. We could try and become Jewish. That would be cool. But no, let's stay with Coptic for the time being. We're converting Ankober down there. Losing lots of money. Will that stabilize once we reinforce our army? No. I believe there's gold in this region, right? Yes, but we don't own it. Okay. What missions do we want? Remove Janjiro from the map. Okay, let's do that. That should be fairly easy. They are weak, so... Plus we've got 2 vassals who would come to our aid. We're going to centralize the state here under his rule. Even though, to be fair, we don't have a ton of autonomy, it would be nice. Any land that we take would be stabilized. I just hope he lives for some time. Neighboring countries. Is there anyone else around here who I'd want to be allies with? Nope, no one would want to be my ally. No one would even want to be my vassal. Okay. I'm at war. Duh. Sorry. Since I'm at war, no one would want to be my friend. And Cobra's converting at a pretty nice rate, actually. Free admin tech, or level. Whoa. Free admin points. Sorry, that was way off. And we are going to... Okay. Is it the second one that's have multiple vassals? I thought there was one that's hold 2 other thrones. I thought there was one that was have vassals, but I guess I was wrong. Let's mothball our forts here. We're going to fall even further, and we're going to fall into debt. We don't want that. If we can help it. Spy network. Spy network. I want to rapidly conquer as much of this region as I can. Oh, there's Kaffa. Yeah, we're going to go into debt here. Shoot. Yep, into debt we go. Our worst things. We should be able to get a fair amount of money from conquering this region. To be entirely fair, most of my money troubles come from having this missionary running around. Or at least some do. Okay, pull you back. Take that. Okay, that's some nice land. No gold though, but slaves. Could be a lot better, could be a lot worse. Okay, still need time before we could conquer any other regions. Wants us to vassalize these people. I don't think they'd want to be my vassal, nope. So, get access to the sea through them. I don't really want to fight them right now though. I've got 2 allies who would supply troops, but to be fair, I don't know why my vassals didn't help me. No, or maybe they didn't feel the need to. I did have it well in hand, but still. Okay. Okay, we have a new wife here. I have no idea how you pronounce it. It must be African. Negusa Itj. Must be queen in Ethiopian. Or whatever the language they speak down here is. I don't actually know what language they speak, to be honest. Probably Ethiopian. I just realized I don't actually know. I'm going to focus on converting the Muslim provinces first and then swing around to focus on the Jewish provinces. Just because in terms of problems, having Muslim neighbors with Muslim territories never ends well. Medibari's ruler died. Oh, if that guy dies, I get a personal union over that territory. He's only 26 though, so technically I could like claim their throne, but I don't have a high enough prestige. Right now I'm refraining from setting rivals just because I don't want them to be able to form an alliance together against me. We will fabricate a claim on you. You will also fabricate a claim on you. Very good. Stop spy networks. Start spying on Kaffa. Declare war on you. And declare war on TikTok, you. I should win that fight, but just to be on the safe side. I can see why you need the reduced attrition. This area is horrible in terms of attrition. Oh, we get another blessing. So, Makuria converted a province. Now the question is, do we want core creation, discipline, or manpower recovery speed? We don't want the government. That's not an issue. I'm honestly thinking we might want the manpower recovery speed, but on the other hand, the discipline makes our troops that much stronger. The core creation cost is nice, but 10%, I can always wait on that. Yeah, let's go discipline. Let's see. Okay. We have to take Alexandria. Yerevan we're not going to take, or Antika or whatever, but that's controlled by the Ottomans, I believe. Right? Does it tell me? I don't know. Maybe Yerevan will gain its independence from the Korokunlu. It's entirely possible because it's Coptic and it's Armenian. And there's one thing we know about history: the Armenians do not like to be controlled. They're pretty rebellious of a populace. Okay, those are our allies to the north, so we're not going to conquer them. This will focus some on Adal here, just to make sure I can get them under control. Hey, you died, or you lost. War, that's land, thank you. What a way to go out, conquered by the Ethiopians. Interestingly enough, if you've ever played Hearts of Iron, you know that Ethiopia was pretty much the last independent African nation before it was conquered by the Italians. Sure, I guess I'll do a vassalization war on these fellas. Having a couple vassals at this point might be handy in terms of fighting off the neighboring Muslims at the beginning. Just because they're supplying 7,000 more troops than I would have on my own, even if I own their land. Sadly, I'm still losing money though, but can't help with that. Plus, that fort is taking forever to fall there. Yeah, Highlands and Coptic. Our fort defense is ridiculous. I believe we'll get an event at some point to move our capital. I forget where we move it to. Shiwa, I think. So I don't want to develop it too much. Wow, we literally fought 2 wars before we conquered a one-province country. Actually, do we want to annex them or we want to vassalize them, right? Yeah. Picked up them as a vassal. That's good. Of course, they're gonna hate us, but we can always improve relations with them. It's not like they had 7,000 troops, which they'll have a little bit less because I've conquered them, but still. Okay, for now I think we're good. I should probably build a fort though, even though I'm losing money. It's a good province to stick it in. That's a mountain, that's a highland. Let's put in the mountain province of Lhasa here. Just because that would control this area that borders quite a few provinces. I hate wasting money like that though. We've almost converted Shiwa here though, which is nice. Okay, Shiwa's been converted. Yeah, let's just do a quick conversion of Janjiro here. Subdue them. I guess we'll do war taxes for the moment. I'll demand money, even though I would love to have taken the diplomatic points. The money prevents me from falling into debt, although I really do wish to know when this province is going to fall, because they're holding out pretty well. What are we looking at in terms of... Okay, we didn't manage to snag either of the gold provinces. Okay. Do we want stability or culture conversion? What are we looking at in terms of regional cultures? Tigray is up there. We do control a little bit of this land, but it's Sunni. We're not going to be able to convert these provinces for decades, so... let's just go with this is how it's always been. The additional stability helps with money and conversion rate. And in the long run, it's probably more useful. In some ways, we're kind of lucky there's so many fetishist nations bordering us, because we can just rapidly convert fetishist lands faster than we could do the... actually, about as fast as we could do the Muslim lands, to be honest. Yeah, it's all the army. It's just draining my money. Well, I think in terms of beginnings, we're off to a fairly nice start. Got 2 half-decent allies to the north. We now have 3 vassals, and once this fort falls, which it did, okay, we've got another province there. We pretty much united most of the Copts of the region, to be fair. Let's convert the Muslim province. There's actually a growing revolt here for Beta Israel from the Jews. Apparently that's a emergent nation, Semin. We do need to recover our manpower reserves, so I think for now we'll stop conquering things. First tech level though, nice. Still losing money. Is there any good place to build that? 13 doesn't help too much. I guess I can mothball my army to some degree. We just got to make sure they're hiding far enough away from any enemies they won't get stack wiped. We'll go for Asa here. We do have claims in these provinces, but I doubt we'll be able to threaten them. Yeah. And if I were to attack them, what are we looking at? Marahan and Ajuran joining. We're not that powerful yet. Be fair though, this little bit of discipline will come in handy. And the conversion rate is also giving us a chance to expand before we go religious ideas, or if we go religious ideas. However, I think I will set them as my rival, those two now, because they're already allied. Plus I can build spy networks quicker against them, and let's also do counter-espionage. Good. I've got to keep an eye on these vassals, actually. 45. I might want to actually start improving relations with these guys. I really would like that gold province. we're actually making money now because we're ahead of time. So the additional production and trade efficiency is helping. Yeah. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. I'm going to continue doing this one. Probably not as regularly as my game as the Pope, but we'll see. If you haven't seen it, check it out. There's, I think, about 8 or so episodes out right now. I'd have to double check. But that's a fun little one. I'm going to try to do this one. Probably I'll alternate like every other day with this one. Depends on the way things are scheduled. But thank you guys all for watching. Questions, comments, advice below is always appreciated. And if you enjoy it, please like or subscribe or just keep watching. And I'll see you all another day. Bye for now.